I'm wearing a Honda jacket and standing next to a BMW. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Obsession Car Detailing, although you'd be forgiven for thinking that we should be called Obsession Bike Detailing this week anyway. First up, BMW GS R1300. This is the adventure model. This is an absolute beast of a motorbike. First of all, it's massive. It's got like a 30-something litre fuel tank. This one is not in for anything crazy. It's just getting some satin XPEL PPF on the fuel tank to protect it from your knees, basically. The rest of this bike doesn't really need PPF because it's all like plastic fairings and stuff, so you wouldn't PPF any of that, but that's been done. It's got a center stand. Its bike is huge, but did you know it's got like factory adjustable suspension where it actually adjusts the ride height for you? The owner was showing me that, and that is really, really cool. Now, moving on, we have another motorbike, my S1000R. I made a video the other day on replacing the grips, which got like 50,000 views on my second Instagram channel, Saad on Cars. Please check that out, and the YouTube one. I put the new grips on, but they're a little bit slippery. Once you put them on, they're moving around a little bit. I used a bit of alcohol as lubricant to put them on. Once the alcohol dried, the grip still moved a bit. So I'm gonna maybe use some sort of adhesive. Apparently hairspray works. So I'll make another video showing how to put those on and hopefully get a few more views. Next up, another motorbike. This is a CBR650R in for paint protection film. We've stripped it, taken it apart, made a video washing it. I think we're PPFing the fuel tank and the main fairings there, and then we're going to polish and ceramic coat the rest of the car. We removed the Honda decal that was there because the exhaust had hit there and burnt a bit. But what we're going to do is put the PPF on, and then the owner will get some new stickers and stick them on, therefore hiding that burn mark. Enjoying the video? Don't forget to hit subscribe. Back to the video. Now, next up is my favorite car here. This is a Mercedes 300E. It's a 2.6 litre version. It's got the mechanical fuel injection. It's got cruise control. It is a W124. Now, we made a video recently where we asked everyone in the shop what's better, Mercedes, Audi, or BMW. And I think pretty much Mikey was the only one who said Mercedes is better. And I think Odin, the cameraman here behind the lens, said Mercedes is better as well. I responded by saying what era or what car. I would have said from this era, Mercedes was the best. I personally think that the W124 has to be one of the best cars ever made. I used to have one, or my father had one, still has one. And when I was at university, I used to drive one every day. So a lot of fond memories of this car. This one is in for a full detail. It's actually coming up for sale soon. I'm contemplating making an offer to the owner because it is a beautiful car. It's white, which isn't the color that I would choose, but it is a very clean example. The paint was in pretty bad condition when it came in. A lot of oxidation. The paint was it turned yellow so much, and I made a video showing that. We gave it a really good correction to restore the paint and make it look good. The great thing about these old cars is they have so much paint on them, you know. They have 2 to 3 times as much paint on them in terms of thickness as modern cars. So yeah, it's going really well. Mikey and Andy are currently working on it. Let's have a chat with Andy. Andy, mate, how are you? What are you up to on this one?
Good, thanks. Yeah, just cleaning the trunk jams right now. But before that, I was polishing the door jams as well because there's a bit of oxidation on the paint.
Yeah, there was all sorts of like little like brown and yellow marks all around on the door jams and stuff, and they've come up really good. So how did you get rid of those?
I just hit it with the polish, that's all, and then use the microfiber to get any edges.
Nice. What do you think of this car? You a fan?
I don't like Mercedes, so...
What? This is from peak Mercedes. So this, dude, is from an era when Mercedes was run by engineers. After this, I think Mercedes was all downhill because that was when the accountants took over. That's what they say anyway. The quality went down after this era of car.
I think it is pretty nice, but yeah, it's probably not my generation.
No, it's just a classic. This car is not fast, guys. It's very slow. I took it for a spin the other day. It's like driving an EV. It's so quiet inside, and you've got these giant tires with like giant sidewalls. It's so comfortable, and like the interior quality, like this car is 30-something years old from 1991. We're in 2020, 34 years old, right? 34-year-old car. Look at it. The only thing that's bad is that the wood grain here, the lacquer has got some cracks on there. That's not a big deal. You can take all this off, sand it back, and re-clear it, and it's great. But the leather, the seats, it's just beautiful. Let's have a chat with Mikey. Mikey, how you been, buddy?
Good.
Now, you reckon Mercedes is better. What do you think of this car and of this era of Mercedes?
It's very, very nice, but Oh yeah, it does have headrests. Yeah. Very nice.
It's got a headrest. So let me show you something. So you put the headrest up, right, on this one, okay? And then to put them down, what you do, you press this button here. When the car's on.
It might be flat.
Nah, it won't be flat. Let's turn it on. Let's start it. There you go. Yeah, it is flat. Okay. But you press that button. Anyway, you press this button and they go down. I think this car needs a new battery. It's the second time it's gone flat, but that's not a big deal. We'll jump start it and show you that. But that's honestly, it's so cool. I love this car. Next up, guys, just nothing special. Just a Porsche GT3 RS. Done heaps of these. Nah. This is a Porsche GT3 RS. I think I did go into detail in the last video about this one, so I'm not going to go into too much more now. But it's pretty much done. Let's find Matteo. What's he up to? Matteo, tell me about this car. Did you enjoy doing it? Any challenges? Easy? Difficult?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot as usual, but I found it a bit more complicated than the 992. Maybe I'm not sure if it's the shape of it or if it's because I've done a lot of 992s. But this car was very tacky, and yeah, I've struggled a bit with that, but not a big deal.
Yeah, we had to, because we obviously the old PPF, we removed it. We had to polish it quite aggressively to make sure there's no glue residue left in the car. That does make the paint a bit tacky. Did you use any like quick detailer or wax on any parts to try and reduce the tack?
No, what I did is a trick that you told me is to spray soapy water, let it dry, so the soap gets like solid on the surface, and then spray again when you're gonna install the PPF.
Did that work well?
Yeah.
Awesome. What's left to go on this car? I think have we done the wheels? Yeah, the wheels have been coated and stuff. Oh no, they haven't. I think the wheels need to go. Final details, things like that. New sticker. The owner's bringing new stickers. What else?
No, I think that's all. I want to check it one more time. We had this car for a few days. That's what we like. So I'm gonna check for lifting or whatever and correct it if it needs.
Yeah, the cool thing is I think that the car's done. We can let it sit until the stickers arrive. Then stick the stickers on and then do a final touch up again. Speaking of final touch ups, M4 stealth conversion. This car looks amazing. Matteo, amazing job on this one. Like, I don't normally like stealth on white, but I think because this is a pearl white, it's just looks freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this job. Like I said on the last video, I did the patterns. I know what I want to do from zero. So yeah, and they were just how I thought about them. What it was in my mind, I could make possible. So yeah, and it's just perfect.
You got your scooter today. Did you ride to work or what's going on?
No, I knew we're having a lot of cars dropping off today by customers, so sometimes the parking at the front gets a little messy. So I just parked my car down the road and I came in the scooter. Also, I want to wash it and I'm doing a pattern for the screen.
Awesome. Anything else, Matteo, for our viewers out there?
No, that's it. I've done a BMW 1300. I like that bike a lot.
Yeah, it's freaking cool, man. Maybe you should get one. Matteo, buy a motorbike, please. Join the club. Get an adventure. Yeah, get an adventure bike, because then that way you're not risking. I mean, they're bloody fast, but we can go off road and have fun with it. Or get a dirt bike. I think we're gonna get you on. Thanks, Matteo. My E46 M3 in purple is sitting there still. We haven't got around to fixing the gear shifter yet. It will sit there until Matteo and I are a bit free. What else is going on here, guys? Tesla Model 3 in for window tint, full paint protection film, wheel coating, the works. The tint is done. Lee's in the background finishing that one off. This E46 M3, guys, is basically done. From the last couple of videos, you would have seen it getting better and better. You can see the wheels are on the car now, looking fantastic. I've got to head on down to the dealer, pick up the new center caps and the new M, and then final polish, and we're good to go. This has been a big job. Big job. Unfortunately, on the bonnet, there's still like a patch we couldn't fix. It was some sort of etching from bird droppings or bat droppings or something. The bonnet needs a respray, but the owner was like, it's not worth spending that much money just for a small patch. And I would tend to agree. It's silver. It's not too obvious. You can just kind of see it here. You know, it's obvious, but not only when you're right on top from the right angle. You don't really see it. But yeah, let's find Kai and see what he's up to. Kai. Yeah, actually, well, there you go. it's been an interesting week for you, Kai, because I think you've just been kind of doing a bit of a, you've been a bit of a floater. You're just, helping out and doing random bits and pieces. You did the Merc. Let's talk about that. That was actually really kind of cool.
Yeah, really good transformation. It was a single step polish.
An intensive single step polish, Kai.
Yeah, it took as long as like a regular compound would take, purely because I was using a compound and then a little bit of a harder foam pad as to not leave like a bunch of like marring on the paint. Like if you use a microfiber, you're gonna get all these like sort of micro marring and like tiny little hazing. But with the foam, it has left like a smidge, but you can't tell. And compared to what it was before, it's
I'll share the videos. We'll post the video here, like night and day. And
used to be yellow.
Exactly, Look at the stars, look how they shine on you. It was all yellow. Anyway, the interesting conversation point there about microfiber versus foam. It's interesting because, like, on some cars, you might do a one step with a microfiber. You've got to manage that expectation between defect removal and gloss. Microfiber will remove more defects, but it won't necessarily leave as much gloss because of the micro marring and the haze.
Yeah, and it's all trying to do stuff in a single step is all the balancing act of polish and compound or foam and microfiber. So you can do like a decent one step with a polish and a microfiber pad to sort of like cancel out the marring with a polish. It's not going to get the most cut, but you then need to go like a medium cut, medium pad, like a little bit stiff, or you do compound and then like a foam. It's all this like mixing and matching. So
there is no free lunch, as they say.
And no, you got to work for it. One steps are like one of the harder things to do. Like, don't get me wrong, a full correction can take a long time and be really intensive, but getting a one step right with like just one step is a little bit of a pain, because you've got to find this balance point and this middle ground between the most amount of scratch removal and defect removal as possible, whilst also not leaving like a really, really bad finish. It'd be the worst on a black car, because you kind of have to stay away from microfiber then, unless it's like a nice BMW pearl black, because they're like nice and hard. German cars, high solid clear, love it. But something like a Kia or like a Hyundai that's got that nice solid black on it, that's going to be a little bit of a pain to do in one step, because it's going to, whatever you do, it's kind of going to leave marring. Like if you use a compound and then like a softer foam pad, it's probably going to still leave some marring. So you have to find that yin and yang of cut and finish in one step. And then you've got all your tiny little sections too, so then you've got to find the right combo with smaller machines. So it's it's a hassle, but when it's done right, it's a really good result for the owner. So
this car's actually up for sale. I actually called them and made an offer. I tried to tell them, hey, how about you sell it for me for cheaper than you want and don't pass the detail. The owner, it's been in one family his whole life. We went for a quick spin around the block in this car the other day, Kai. What did you think?
Yeah, car was flat. I went around to just charge it up a bit. It's very, very cruisy. Although if you want any sort of response and like power, you gotta like wait a business day. So like you said, it's definitely like a nice highway cruiser or a long trip cruiser. She's no sports car.
But how quiet was it inside?
It was quiet, smooth, and it'd be a great taxi.
Oh, there were examples of these in Germany that hit like 1 million kilometers or 1 million miles even. No, maybe not miles, but there were examples of W124 Mercs hitting 1 million kilometers. There were if you watch like old movies from like the 90s, you'll see heaps of these. Watch like the old Jason Bourne movies. Like the first Bourne Identity was I think late 90s, early 2000s. You'll see these a fair bit. And there's a movie called Taxi where the bad guys drove the E500 ones, which were actually made in collaboration with Porsche, and the bad guys drove those, and the taxi driver had a Peugeot something or other that was like modified.
Well, if that's the case, he's got plenty of life left in it. It's only got 170,000 Ks, so it's not bad for a 30-year-old car. My 30-year-old car has 254,000 Ks.
Nice. What do you think of this bike? Does it fit you? This R1300? It's quite a big bike. It's as big as you are, Kai. It's almost as tall as you.
Yeah. No, I don't fit.
Yeah. It's sick though. Look at it. It's got like a 30-something. It's got a 600k range on that. It's massive. It's unreal. Yeah.
Well, you'd hope that with
close to the tank.
Yeah. The owner, I think he lives on a farm. He brought it out to us just to get the PPF in the tank. He bought this bike like last week, I think, and it's got factory adjustable ride height. Like it's got goes. It's sick. It's sick.
It really serves its purpose.
Yeah, exactly. It's freaking cool. Anything else, Kai, for our viewers out there?
Let me paint correct your car. Let me do it.
Do it.
It's so worth it. I promise. It's great. And then I gotta finish off that M4 today.
Oh yeah, damn M4. All right, I'll let you go to the M4. Guys, I think that's everything for today. Have I spoken to everyone? Yeah, I have. My key is oh here you go. Got some more human fart juice. So this is this the rinse water from the interior, Mikey?
I've already done it out once. So.
Whoa, this is the second load.
Yeah, it was black earlier.
Wow. All right. So guys, this is why you should detail your interior. This is the muck that is coming out of the seats. It's human fart juice. I'll leave that to your imagination as to what that might be. With that, guys, enjoy yourselves. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Please leave a comment below and hit like. And until next time, stay protected.